What is good, guys? It's Ronald, also known as Youcapper from sportsmemo.com. Welcome to another episode of Let's Cap. Ski Profit couldn't make it in today, and my boy Chris came in the clutch. I just asked him like 30 minutes ago, and he was like, let's do it. We had a good time yesterday capping games live, and we're going to actually be doing that again today. I don't have any bets in place. Last night I was kind of like tired, working with my kids and my wife who's sick right now, so doing a lot of things around the house. Just, my mind is kind of out of it right now. So didn't have time to cap last night, and I got a late start this morning. So just basically, we're going to be capping live. We're going to be doing this. Let's cap. That's what it's all about, doing this as best as possible. So, man, with that said, Chris, man, how you feeling? We capped that game live to a T yesterday. That was fun.
We did, Ronald. I'm good, man. First and foremost, I always want to, just give you a quick shout out. Appreciate you for, having me on again. Hope everything good with Ski, our guy. And then, Ronald, it's weird, man, because first another shout out to you, Ronald, for doing the show, even though your kid's not feeling the greatest. The old lady not feeling the greatest. To keep on pushing, persevering, and grinding. That takes a lot. So. Shout out to you for that, Ronald. But then, we, looking back, just kind of recapping yesterday, Ronald, we capped that game, like you said, to a T, and did it live, and that felt good, taking it under 9.5. Who was that? Boston Red Sox in Detroit, right?
And the Tigers, yeah.
So that was good. It's funny because I actually capped the Angels game. And before I came on the show, and they didn't even hit the team total that I was telling you guys about. So that didn't make me feel good, Ron. I was a little salty that that they continued to suck against left-handed pitchers. Syndergaard gave up a 2-run home run in the beginning of the first inning, like before he even got one out, and I was like, yeah, we in for a long day. so that didn't go as well as I planned. I think the Angels are 0-6 now, Ronald, against left-handed pitchers. So even Bubik, came in the game yesterday and was able to slow down the Angels' offense. So that didn't go as well. But hopefully we can cap some of these games live today. Talk a little bit about what I put in already, and try to find some value for the people.
Yeah, man. Let's get to it. So I'm gonna go ahead and start sharing my screen now. We're straight out into Expo Devs right away, and I think one of the first games we wanted to talk about, Chris, was the Dodgers and the Reds here. Is that right? I just want to remember.
Yes.
I can't remember.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
That's it.
So we got Gonsolin against Mal. Gonsolin, obviously, he's been killing it. 1.42 ERA, under 1 WHIP, 9-3 straight up versus Mal, who was 5-9. Looking at the starter analysis here, Gonsolin trending towards the under, obviously, because you can see his ERA there, and then Mal to the over here. Mitch, my guy, our guy here, always here supporting, man. He came through with a prop already. We could take a look at that. Mal over 5 Ks. Chris, while we look into this, you want to talk about your breakdown real quick?
Yeah, for sure, Ronald. So I had sent you some of my notes early on this one. You said, Gonsolin he's a monster. 7-2 in his night games. ERA 1.39. Ronald, I mean, it's all on the screen, like you got it right there. So I'm always looking to, a lot of baseball, of course, is defense, and your defense is typically, it starts with your pitcher. So I'm always looking to, kind of lock in on defense. And what I sent you last night, Ronald, was a couple different things, right? I typically don't like making too many plays in the same game, but the Dodgers first 5, I think, is definitely in play, minus 0.5. I think what I had looked into yesterday, Ronald, was the Dodgers being 18-12 on the run line as a run line favorite in the first 5, and I'm pretty sure you're about to pull that up right now. 18-12 on the run line first 5, and then also 8-3 on the run line first 5 with Gonsolin as the starting pitcher. The run differential is 1.84 in the first 5 as well. And like I said, I know you're gonna pull all that up, but taking a deeper look into it, Ronald, Gonsolin has only given up 1 run in his last 18.1 innings pitch. 18 in the third, he's only given up one run in the month of June. So yeah, I love the Dodgers. I know that they haven't been swinging the bats extremely well, They have, you know, their OBS is a lot lower. They don't have Mookie Betts. He's still, I think it's going to be the third or fourth game that he's going to miss in a row. You know, which takes away a lot of their offense. But they still got guys, you know, Trey Turner. They still got, you know, plenty of offense. And I think that they, you know, honestly, I think if they score one run, that's all they'll need with Gosselin on the mound through the first 5, Ronald. So yeah, that's one thing I was looking at.
Looking into, I think you mentioned this, but Gonsolin, just looking at Gonsolin here, and it starts 10-0-2 on the first 5 straight up money line. So was that the way you were looking right there, the first 5?
Yeah, the first 5, Ronald, 8-3. Yep, 8-3 right there to the right. Yep, right below it, first 5. But then the Dodgers as a team, they're 18-12 on the run line in the first 5 as well. And like I said, that run differential in the first 5, Ronald, was 1.84. So if you subtract that, if you do the math and subtract that 4.33, you know, and then 1.92, then you get a 1.84, and we only need them to be winning by, you know, 1 run. So I thought it was enough, you know, big enough difference right there. So yeah, I really like you know, the minus 0.5 in the first 5. Last night I locked it in. That was actually the first thing I capped. I locked that in at minus 120. But then I also thought too, Ronald, when we get done with this one, I want to look into the first 5 as far as team total too.
For the Dodgers? Or
yeah, for the full game, the under 5.5.
Got you. Okay. Yeah, so we just looked at Gonsolin here. So what I wanted to look at was the Reds against starting right-handed pitchers. And then I want to say let's say they're at home, right?
Yes.
In 10-2. So they put a good amount of runs up at home against right-handed pitchers. 6-2-3. But obviously, I mean, you're looking at Gonsolin here, who's a different type of pitcher. What about if we take STR? So what I looked at here is starting the Reds versus a starting right-hand pitcher with an ERA under 3, just to get like a little bit more like, I guess, comparable pitching stats and stuff, right? So 3, 7, and 4, first 5 straight up. Looking at the run line dog, 7 and 5 here. I think what is the team totals you said again?
The team total is sitting at 5.5 for the first 5 for both teams. Like the full first 5 team total.
Is, okay,
yeah, it's 5.5.
And you're looking towards the under?
Yes, the under 5.5.
That looks about right to me. Go backwards. Under 5.5. So here, this might be a little bit inflated just based on who the pitchers are, right? So when we look at the comparable pitchers, we're looking at under 5.5 here. And then if we go back to Dodgers with Gonsolin, I'm not running. Dodgers with Gonsolin, yeah, man, the under 5.5 versus 5 looks pretty good. 4-7 or 7-4 to the under here. Shit, that makes sense to me. Okay,
yeah, Gosling's a monster. You see that? You see how many runs he's given up?
Yeah, dude, that's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. Let me do one more thing here, then I would say that would be a good ass play. What up, Finesse?
Finesse. What do you say, Chris? Looked like somebody kidnapped him and threw him in his bed.
Yeah, bro.
My God, what up, man?
Let's see.
What up, Mitch? I say Mitch was in here yesterday. What up, Mitch?
KB's on Maul too. Yeah, Maul got a lot of strikeout ability. That's one thing that he got on his end. Let's see here. So this is Ma under the first 5. Under first 5 too. For him. Yeah, dude. I think I like that first 5 under 5.5.
Yeah, I don't know if you can still get it at 5.5, Ronald. That was the first play I locked in last night. Was the under 5.5. I got it at a -130. Let me
So it's probably
see.
would it be at 5?
Let's see. I'm about to go check it out real quick too.
It's at 5 right now. That's fine with me. I would still take 5 in my opinion.
You see it 5?
Yeah, it's at 5. Or yeah, that's what Wagertalk odds page has it at 5.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Shit, the wrong thing. Yeah, 5. And it's juiced to the under still. So you got 5.5 at -130?
-130, yep. Last night at 11:49 p.m. Eastern time.
I'll probably still take that 5. I'll probably still take that 5. Cool. All right, that's game 1. Let's see what else we got here. What was the next game that we wanted to look into?
We wanted to look into.
Sorry. One more thing with Maul and his strikeouts, because it's at 5.5, right? And if we look at his strikeouts here per outing, his last 3 9.33 strikeouts per outing. He's lasted 7 innings. The one issue that I'll probably have is whether or not he lasts that full 7 innings this time. But we want to look at the strikeout rate for the Dodgers here against righties on the road. 8.55. Last 5, 8.6. So they are striking out a little bit more recently.
And if you go back up, Ronald, and look at his breakdown, I saw some interesting stuff down there as well.
What's up?
What was that? So 7 at night, which is the over, and he's at home, which is the 6. So both of those numbers, bode well for the over versus it being daytime in his last 3.
Yep. Over 5.5 strikeouts look pretty good. If KB's on it, that's probably a really solid look. Actually, he texted me this morning too. He said he was looking at the what else was that? He was looking at the Pirates as well. But yeah, okay. Let's see. All right, what was the next? What next game should we look at? So we broke down. That's the Dodgers Reds.
Yep.
First 5. What else? Did we say we wanted to look at Yankees?
Let's go Yankees. Yeah, let's go Yankees Rays with Cortez on the
Yankees
mound.
Rays. All right,
might be something similar.
Cortez. Do they have an opener today?
Say it again.
Rays probably has it. Rays. Do they have an opener? Is that who they have? Yeah, Beeks. Beeks is an opener, I think.
Yeah, he is. He is. That's what I saw.
Okay. All right. Let's see here. All right, Beeks. Okay. So we don't have Beeks on Spodez right now, so we're mainly looking at Nestor Cortez. We could probably bring up Beeks on Give Me the Dog. Damn, look at Yankees game 1 and 2 of a series. Look at that. Jesus.
This is amazing.
Bro,
shout out to the Yankees, Ronald. They just got their 50th win.
Wild.
First team to 50 wins by far this season.
That is crazy. Okay, Cortez, obviously he's a beast.
He's a lefty, so I would immediately look at Rays versus lefties. Because he is a lefty.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Rays hit pretty good against lefties at home. Don't strike out at a high rate. That's pretty interesting. Pitching wise, obviously the Rays have typically they have a good pitching staff. Trending towards the under here on the home road splits. What's the line at? Yankees
1.5.
Shit, sorry.
Yankees 1.5, right?
For the spread.
For the spread, 1.5 plus 104. Money line is -176. Is what I see it at.
Yeah. Finesse, man, get your ass in here. Yeah, okay, so yeah, they're heavy favorites. Why do I think that this might be a Rays a Rays spot? Let me see. Rays
So
at
Beeks
home.
is a lefty too, Ronald.
Oh, he is a lefty. All right, so let's look
Yeah,
at
so
yeah. See, look at the batting splits here. Just from that perspective, right? Lefty versus lefty. But the problem is Beeks is an opener, so he's not going to last that long. So it depends on like how do you know who the rest of the rotation is going to be for the bullpen? You know what I mean? Um,
mm-hmm.
so I mean, at least early, you would probably think the Rays would probably um, at least stay close. Uh, what do you think about the under here? What's the total at? Seven. Oh
That's what I
shit,
was looking at.
7. Yeah, 7 is
Yeah,
low. Let's look at
that's
that.
because
Oh,
Cortez is on the
yeah,
mound, and like you said, so
yeah.
and this guy Beeks has an ERA of 1.29, Ronald, and a WHIP of 0.93. So he's also
Mm-hmm.
a pretty good pitcher as well. Hard hit percentage only 31, a FIP of 3.02, xFIP of 2.77, and his Sierra number is
Yeah.
extremely low at a 2.56. So all of those things kind of lead
Look
towards
at
that under. We know the Yankees offense is good though.
look at this. So looking at Rays as home dogs, 143 straight up, but 7-1 to the under in that first 5 here.
Yeah, and then
Um,
I'm pretty sure if you throw Cortez in there and look at the Yankees, that's gonna be an under spot as
yeah.
well.
12, 14, 16, 6, 5. One for one first 5 under.
Yeah,
Let's see how he does on the road. Oops. 4-1. And then let's look at lefties trending towards the under. And Rays, Cortez is a lefty too, right? So,
yes.
so 9-7. Shit. 3-2, 1. Well, I guess it depends on who's pitching for them in that case, right? So it's not like they're getting the runs here against the lefties, it's the opponent. So it really is who the starting pitcher is for the Rays here in that spot.
Mr. Beeks, yeah. And the problem, Ronald,
Yeah.
is that the Yankees offenses can be so explosive, right? That
Yeah.
they could mess around and cover this number by themselves because the first 5 total runs is it's already low. It's only 3.5.
Yeah.
So the books are anticipating it to be lower, and I don't know if that number opened at 4. I didn't cap that because we didn't have a pitcher for Tampa Bay when I fell asleep last night. I just saw Cortez on the
Yeah.
mound.
Damn, I would probably stay away from this one. I don't
Same.
that that was tricky. But I mean, like a lot of things are trending towards the under. With the number is so low though. At 7.
No, I agree.
Cause like, all right, so we're seeing Rays who can hit lefties pretty well, right? Cortez isn't just your normal lefty though. He's just a monster. But at the same time, if they're seeing the bat well or the ball well against them, this could be a spot where they can put up a couple runs, and that could just be enough to put that over the 7. Just just my thought process. I think that's
No,
too
I
tricky.
agree.
Oh well, look at how the Yankees have done against lefties. But man, that sucks. That's why I hate openers because you don't know who's gonna come up next. Typically,
Tampa Bay bullpen wasn't extremely strong in the game on Saturday against the Yankees.
yeah,
When I forgot who. No, it wasn't the Rays. It was actually they were playing the Blue Jays in
yeah.
Toronto, and the bullpen came in and got rocked, even though they ended up winning the game.
I think I would skip this one.
Yeah.
Skip that one. Yeah. What about let's see. What about what do I have left? Did we do the what about Twins and Guardians?
Yeah, we can look at that. We can look at that one. I didn't cap that game, but we
Didn't?
can look
Okay.
into that one. No, we can look at that one.
Because I think Savell or whatever his name is, I think he's like trending in the right direction. You can see his ERA here at 7.84, but I don't think he's. It has to be a point where he comes back down to earth a little bit, and I think he's trending in the right direction. Looking at the last three, and then Joe Ryan, I think he's such a good pitcher. I feel like he's well, his numbers are pretty good already, but I think a lot of people don't really talk about him too much as a dominant pitcher, but I think he's pretty young still. 2.64 against righties.
What were you looking at specifically in this one, Ron?
I think regression or positive regression for Sabelle, so an under here, right? Because Joe Ryan's gonna do his job. Right?
That's what I was thinking too. Yeah, I thought that's what you were looking at, but I wanted to make sure.
Yeah, Joe Ryan's gonna do his job. So I actually brought that up here. So if we look at Aaron here, and just looking at his ERA and his FIP, in that sense, coming back down to earth a little bit, because you can see it's not like he's that bad. Here in last year, I can't see him regressing that much in a span of a year. You know what I mean? His FIP is about the same. His WHIP is a little higher. Is higher than before. I just feel like that should come back down to earth a little bit.
Yeah, what did we get a total at, Ronald? I see last 3 games. It looks like
total's at 9. Like, it's going. Oh, see, look at that. 9
it's going down.
It's going down. Yeah, opened at 9.5 is down to 9.
That makes sense. So Savelle's only gave up 3.33 in his last 3, and Joe Ryan is he's only given up 2 in his last 3.
They're both righties, right? Okay, yeah. Twins. So against righties.
Pretty good bullpens too, Ron.
How come they don't have a? I hate when they do that.
Didn't get updated.
Yeah, I didn't get updated. Oops.
Mr. Degenerate says,
"Oh, look at it!
Savelle under 3.5 Ks plus 114."
Here's something interesting. Look at their first 5 run line as a favorite. 12-3.
Oh wow!
Oh shit! Hey, look at that. So their bats do well at home against righties. That's pretty.
Damn, that's
pretty strong there. Yeah, let's look at
strong.
Let's look. What are I looking at? Oh, Guardians. Yeah. Okay, Guardians. And let's just look on the road. 5-3. So straight up 7-12-3 as dogs. 4-10. Right, what? Okay, hold on. Let me look at this again. So this would be telling us it would be Twins on the run line.
First 5, right?
Yeah. Twins first 5 run line. First 5 run line.
I see it at 0.5 minus 130. So it's a little juice to the under, but
minus 130. But I mean that's a pretty strong trend
playable.
there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Who did we have on the mound for Savelle, right? Aaron Savelle.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I just feel like it's kind of I just feel like his starting numbers are going to be what you call it, like inflated.
They probably will be.
3-4 the dog.
6-1 to the over.
Look at 1-4-2 as a first in the first 5. 6-1 to the over. That's because he's giving up hella runs. I just feel like he's not going to give up that many at this point. But I guess you never know when those trends end. All right, they're 1-3. Yeah, man, I think I'm gonna rock with that. 2. First 5 run line. What do you think?
I mean, that's a really, really strong trend, Ronald. I like that. I like that look a lot. And then as far as the Seville guy, he's on the road today, and I just want to look at like some of his splits. I'm on Fangraphs, and in the month of, they actually don't even have his stuff for June posted on here, which is weird. Yeah, he's definitely continued to regress, Ronald. I see his ERA. It was all the way up to 10.67 in March and April, but then in May it came down to 5.4. I just don't see June, so that's actually what I was looking for. But I like that look a lot.
I think my. I'm gonna put that down as one. And then anything else on this game, or you want to let's move on to the next one? Let's do one more.
We can move on to the next one.
What are you thinking?
Let's look at the Atlanta game. I think I had the Atlanta game written down and didn't get a chance to finish fully cap that one. Okay. San Francisco, Atlanta.
Oh yeah, Strider and that's what. Strider has been pretty strong this year.
Yeah, I was looking for under. I was looking for under in this spot, even though Atlanta can get hot. I know Atlanta can get hot. But I need one thing I was gonna look at was Atlanta first 5 against righties, because I know they typically pitch. They typically score pretty well against righties. But that's one thing I was gonna look at.
Yeah, I mean, so we're looking at the starter analysis here, trending towards the under. You can see his ERA is pretty high, but I think it has to do with just the fact that he don't pitch that long, right? So he's giving up a couple runs. Because if you look at his run support here, 3 and just giving up 3 and a third, that might be bench strength right there, to be honest. So what is their bullpen? So the bullpen probably helping him out. So he's probably giving up. Not looking at the box scores, I'm just kind of thinking out loud. So he's probably giving up a few runs early, and the bullpen kind of keeps the bats at bay. Because otherwise he wouldn't have a high ERA here.
Right. No, I agree. And then if you look at those over unders from that shot you got right there, Ronald, we're looking at a combined. At night, we're looking at a combined go back down to the bottom, 1 and 4.
1 and 4, yeah.
1 and 4. And then as far as him being on the road, that's another under. As far as Strider being at home, that's another under. So that's an 0 and 2.
Mm-hmm. And look at the home away splits against righties too. Their averages are a little bit lower.
Yeah, a lot lower for the Braves.
Look at the run support there. Okay, let's look at.
What about last 5, Ronald? What about last 5?
Last 5. So Giants still down. Braves up a little bit. So there's some run support. What's the total at?
9.5. I think I saw that, right?
Oh, really? That's pretty good. Oh wait, dude, that one's going down too.
Yep, so I see it going down right now.
All right, so let's
see
look
the 9.5 still.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yeah, you get it at 9.5 still. What about first 5 though, specifically, so we don't have to rely on bullpens?
So under Dodgers, under Yanks, over KC, Degenerate. Thank you guys in the chat, man, for sharing your stuff. Hope you guys cash on those. So we're looking at Braves. Braves home.
Yeah, that under got juice, Ronald. It's a minus 142. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Let me check just to make sure, but I'm pretty sure they're favorite.
Yeah, it popped up.
Yeah, they are. They are. Yeah, minus 178 on the money line.
To the over here, but if it's at 9.5, that's the under. Let's see if So when they expect runs, it kind of goes over. Like 10 for. 3.284. Okay, let's just look at Strider in general. Let's go. So we still got that, and that's about 2.25
to 2. The under is sitting at 5.5, Ronald, but it's juice. It's like -140 now. So we probably could have hopped on that earlier.
Yeah.
We got a
So
lot
it looks
of
like
value.
it looks like most of it is the Braves run support. So if we look at the Giants and see,
Which makes sense. Yeah, the Braves have a
yeah.
really good offense, so strong offense, so that makes sense.
Ooh, look at that. Plus 5 under here.
Shout out to Marquel in the chat. He said Giants under with question
Yeah.
mark.
Giants under.
That could
Yeah.
be it. Yeah.
Giants just the team total under. They should have won. Yeah, Giants should have won yesterday. So Degenerate is on the Giants here, and Markel looking at the under team
The
total.
under for the Giants. Yeah. I mean, that's 2.6, right, Ronald? That's only 2.6 runs scored as a
2.6
what is
runs.
that? As an away dog, or that's just a
Road dog. Just
yeah,
a
away
road dog.
dog. Okay.
Yeah, road dog. Yeah.
So they're not scoring
Strider
at all on
over.
the road.
What's up, Fernie? 6.5 Ks. We could look at that too. So if we look at, we were looking at the under in this one.
Yeah, we're looking at the under specifically for the first 5, Ronald. Look at that. That's only what 3.1.
Yeah.
4.1. 4.1.
3.1 here. You're talking about for the first 5 runs? Yeah, 3.1.
Yeah, 3.1, and you can get it at 5.5.
Damn, that's crazy. Okay, let's look at let's go, Bonnie. So full game is towards the under, first 5 towards the over. Runs 5 completely. What's this? So 3-2. Damn.
The 2.6. That's
Yeah,
against the
2-6.
Mets, though. The Mets have a really good offense too.
Yeah, but Braves have a good offense too. That's the problem too.
That's
Let's
true.
see. So, I mean, but technically it would have gone under, right? Because of that 9 versus the 8 here.
Mm-hmm.
So it went for the push here. So looking at the 9, how did the Giants did how much did they score yesterday? Oops. So yesterday was that one really under.
Yep, they lost 1-2.
Freed, Strider. And he's towards the under as well. Man, I think I mean it would make sense to go to the under. Would you rather do full game or the first 5?
Can we trust the bullpens? Let's go check that out.
The bullpens here. Where's the bullpens at? Okay. So looking at last 5, yeah, I mean, or it looks like it. Oh, okay. So the bullpens, road splits here, 3.69, 4.41 ERA. And then last 5, they've been doing really well.
Yep,
here.
That looked like a full game under to me. That's really well.
Yeah. I'll take a look at that one too. Giants got it. I'm on the Cubs, very unpopular pick. Giants got this. This one's a tough one, man. Say that, Braves. Giants.
Yeah, Aaron, tell us why. I'm
game.
curious to know what Aaron knows that we don't know. Why you think the Giants gonna beat the Braves on the road today?
Let us know. Let me look at that one more time. Let's see, because someone brought up Strider K's. I think it was Fernie. Braves. Wasn't. What am I looking at this site? Sorry. Strider K's is at what? 6.5. Oh damn. Okay, well, just off of that, 8.68, 6.5. You mean so we need him to last a little bit longer than 5 innings, probably. Has he been doing that lately? Yeah, he has. 6.5. I mean, I don't think that's bad at all. Especially if we're looking at the under. Then if we're looking at the under, and we're expecting the Giants not to score too much to start with, he could probably last over 5 innings. And if he gets over 5 innings, then I think 6.5 is pretty good.
Yeah, it looks like a little value there for sure.
Yeah, but he does have to go over 5 innings, I feel like, to get that. All right, well, that makes sense to me.
I was gonna say, what you think that he would, against the Giants offense that hasn't been hitting the ball too well lately.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So if he's not struggling, they'll probably leave him in for a little bit longer. And at home, all right. So he only had one start at home. Okay. Yeah, I mean, Fernie, I think that the K's look at 6.5 is pretty good. What is it? What is the line at? I don't know what the line is. Yeah, so possibly looking at the Braves Giants full game under then, huh?
Yeah, I think I like that look too, Ronald. I think I like that look, especially after you showed me that bullpen. The Braves last 5 being a 1.44 that's really good.
Yeah. Cool. I think that's pretty good right there. So we just capped the games. Dodgers first 5 under 5, minus 120. I think you said you got 5.5, huh? Because you got it last night.
Yes.
And then Twins first 5 run line, I think, is the other one. I like those two the best in my opinion. And then the Braves Giants full game under is probably a look. I think right now I'm gonna look into that a little bit deeper. But that one's probably that one's just a lean for now. But I think I'm gonna go with the Dodgers first 5 under, and then the Twins run line. Those two are probably would take out of the games that we just capped today.
Yeah, I agree.
What do you think? Yeah.
Yeah, I like that under.
Man.
I like that under a lot. And that Twins first 5 run line had a lot of support too, Ronald.
Yeah, there was a lot of support on that one. Dope. Well, man, I don't want to keep you too much longer. I think this was good. I think we were able to break down a few games, and pretty good detail too. So I feel pretty confident, at least with the first two. The third one I'll probably look into a little bit more. But yeah, man, I appreciate you coming on last minute and just doing this and rocking with me. I think I'm gonna be on a WNBA show later with Tease. So if you guys are looking at WNBA, make sure you guys go that way. Chris, anything to promote before we head out?
Nah, Ronald, just real quick, man. I do want to, shout you out again for the invite. And then let people know. I don't know if people had a chance, so I know a lot of people got a lot of different things going on, but you posted the video yesterday. I know it's on your YouTube channel, but it's also in the chalkboard community. So I think the link is right here. Right there. You guys. Ronald
the QR code.
The QR code. If you scan the QR code, it'll join the chalk. You'll be able to get into the chalkboard community with myself, Ronald, and Finesse. Ronald made an extremely dope video yesterday on bankroll management, his 1-2-4 system. So I think that'll help people out, that may be struggling with bankroll management, especially in a time like now, Ronald, where baseball has so much to offer every single day. You don't want to over exploit yourself, overextend yourself as far as putting too many units out. As far as not knowing what your unit size is, so I would definitely recommend checking it out. It's a real short video too. I think it's like less than 2 minutes. So shout out to you, Ronald.
It's exactly a minute.
Yeah, the video is extremely dope. So yeah, definitely check that out if you guys haven't already. But yeah, nothing for me, Ronald. Nothing at all, man.
Yeah. I mean, I think with that said though, like. I like how you mentioned baseball here because one thing to know is because of how many games we play that there are, every day, it's hard to really play low volume. So you really need to spread out your unit size. So just for example, the show that myself and Kevin brought us did yesterday, we were looking at 4 plays, but one of the plays was a quarter unit. The next play was a half unit. The next play was a 3/4 unit, and then a full unit. So in all, I believe it's only 2.5 units spread out between 4 plays, and I think that might be the smart way to do it as far as betting in baseball, because it's a long season, 162 games, and you want to make sure you last throughout the whole season. And I think having a money management system like the one that I mentioned in the video, I think it's going to take you a long way here, and make sure you continue to have fun and bet properly. You know what I mean? So. Yeah, I think baseball is just a different sport, a different beast, and you got to attack it in a different manner than you do in NFL or in NBA. And it really starts with that money management piece and the unit size. So yeah, man, thank you for that shout out, because it's really important to share that piece of sports betting. It's not just always about winning and losing; it's about doing things properly as far as money management. But yeah, with that said, bro, like I said, I appreciate you coming in last minute. Shout out to Ski, man. Hope everything's all good with him. Hopefully he's not too serious. I know he just needs kind of like a breather here. I know our boy Finesse, he just took a break for the weekend. This sports betting thing is a grind, guys. Make sure you guys take your breaks here and there. So yeah. Basically, this is the end of the show, guys. Thanks to all who tuned in on YouTube and on Twitter. If you're on YouTube, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button before you bounce. Make sure you also check the links out as well in the description. And as always, I have to end with this. Please remember, whether you fade us or follow us, it's on you to make that call. Good luck on all your actions. Till next time, peace.